Yes, my dear friend, welcome to the channel. This is Selon's blog, and I am grateful for you taking your time to spend with me to watch my video. I am very much grateful, and I'm grateful because if not you, this channel wouldn't be here. As you can see, we are growing very, very fast. Well. Today is Tuesday, our match day. Chelsea-Middlesbrough, FA Cup first round. Yes, FA Cup first round. It is an important game. It is indeed an important game for Chelsea. We need to go in today knowing that it is an important game. One of our ways to Europe next season, even though in a press conference, our coach made it very clear that we don't have to put all the pressure on ourselves. He understands this is Chelsea. We deserve to be on top, to be in Europe. But if we want to say that, if we want to put the pressure on, the pressure can make the players not to be stable or not to be able to deliver. Sometimes when the players are under too much pressure, they don't deliver. But then, the truth is, whether we like it or not, this is Chelsea Football Club. And if you want to play for Chelsea, you have to understand that playing for Chelsea comes with pressure. Because you must deliver. We deserve to be on top, not where we are right now. We are not a middle table team, as the coach suggests. Now, right now, whether we like it or not, our current position, we must accept it. That's the reality. But let me quickly say, the owners have made a decision on Pochettino. And so I don't blame him for what he's saying. I don't blame him at all. That where we find ourselves now, we should accept the reality. I will not blame him. Why? Listen carefully. Chelsea hierarchy have planned for European football next season. But there is understanding within the club that Pochettino has not been able to use the full squad during his tenure. A failure to secure European football will not spell the end of Pochettino. And this is the man that had a meeting, 2 meetings over the weekend with the owners. 2 meetings, one over the weekend, is it yesterday or on Sunday? Yeah. 2 meetings with the owners and the sporting directors. So for him to come out to say these words that Chelsea fans should understand and accept the reality of our position, where we are right now. Dear friend, it is indeed appalling. It is appalling. It is. He says that we should accept the reality because right now, in that meeting that he had with the owners and the sporting directors, it is believed that discussions took place and they understood the situation. They knew that he didn't make use of the full squad. The injury situation made him or made him not be able to use the full squad. So they don't want to, blame him for the position that we are right now. To some extent, also, it lifts the pressure on the coach. He can focus, knowing that the owners are backing him for now, at least. They are backing him for now, at least. He now can focus and do the job. He will not be thinking about, am I secured? Is my position safe? Is my seat safe? Yeah. He needs to have a clean environment to work in. So I understand. Quickly, he was speaking. He himself, Pochettino, spoke yesterday. He said, when asked on transfers, if the owners want to give you more time because you couldn't make use of your full squad. Now, on a press conference, when he was asked about a transfer, he said, no, we. He said, we means that he himself, Pochettino, the owners and the sporting directors talk about many, many subjects because it's normal. But it's a very natural situation that, of course, we talk in a very natural way. If you want to ask me if I was talking with Conor Gallagher about this situation, yes. Like all the players, when some rumor happens, always it's good to have a good conversation with the player. Like Matson or different players like this, Andrew Santos. So when it comes to the transfer issues, he had a discussion with the owners on the transfer issues. But when it comes to individual players and rumors, he always, discuss with the players themselves directly discussing with the players themselves. That is what he does with the players themselves. Like Conor, yes, he had a discussion with Conor. Like Martin, yes, he had a discussion with Martin. Like Andrew Santos, yes, he had. And many others. When it's about rumor, you have that one-on-one discussion with you. Now, Pochettino on Christopher Nkunku, which is a big issue right now as we speak. Christopher, which is my main issue I want to talk about here right now. Christopher Nkunku. What is the problem? Many news came up about his situation. First of all, we were told in 3 weeks he will be back after 3 weeks. Then a counter news came that no. He might be involved in tonight's game, Tuesday's game, which is tonight, or Fulham game, which is over the weekend. But according to Pochettino yesterday, this is what he said on Christopher Nkunku. No setback. It is not related to his previous injury. It is a different problem, an issue in his hip, not his knee. He is not going to be involved tomorrow, which is today. He's not going to be involved. We will see for Saturday, but we are not sure. We will see for Saturday, but we are not sure. We are going to be cautious with him. Hopefully, it is not a long period, but at the moment, he is not training. He is doing recovery, but it is not a big issue. Dear friend, do you hear that? At the moment, Christoph is not even training. The injury situation is such that he is not training. Wait a minute. Because it's not a knee injury, it's not a ligament problem, it's not an ACL problem. So he's saying that it is not a big issue, but the player is not trained. That means that the thing is quite serious than we think. It means that Christopher Nkunku injury, the hip injury, it's quite serious than we think. For a player to be out for 3 to 4 weeks, it's not just a minor injury. Even a broken finger, 2 weeks is enough to heal broken finger. So if a player is going to be out for 3 weeks, hopefully, from all indications, the first news that came up that Christopher Nkunku will be back in 3 weeks' time. Before it was debunked and was brought out, he might feature in today's game or Fulham's game. Apparently, the first news was even accurate. That would mean that after tonight's game, the next weekend's game, there is going to be a 1 week break. Our next game will be 24th. So maybe that will be the time that we might see him, which will complete 3 weeks. Maybe. And even that, we can't be sure on 24th. Maybe. So it means all our expectations for December, January, that, Nkunku is coming back, the Messiah, the Savior is coming back. It's all nothing. Waste of time and energy. January will soon be over, and we still have not the effect of Nkunku coming back. Romeo Lava came only 30 minutes and he's gone back to the room. I'll give you the Chelsea injury list in my next episode. Yeah, the players that are on injury. In the next episode, I will release that. By the way, let me announce to you that the draw for the 4th round of FA Cup, 4th round, yes, 4th round FA Cup has been released. And Chelsea, we are playing Aston Villa next. Our next opponent is what? Aston Villa. Yeah. As we were able to win against Preston, we're waiting for the draw. And now, Chelsea are to meet Aston Villa in the next round, which is going to be this month. I think so, yeah. I think that should be the 24th, if I'm not mistaken. Aston Villa. Tottenham is going to meet Manchester City. As for the FA Cup, it's going to be tough. With tonight's game, I will come later in the day with my team lineup prediction. But with tonight's game, we all will be saying, we want this team going to win. Yeah, we must win Middlesbrough. It is true, we are going to be winning the match, but it's not going to be easy, my dear friend. Quickly, before I let you go, many players are already considering leaving Saudi Arabia. They are put off by the climate, the culture, the low crowds in the stadiums, and women's rights for their wives. A real exodus will take place next summer. Most of the players are not happy. They are not living their normal life in Saudi Arabia because of the culture there. And you know, some of these our stars, the way they like their wives like to dress, they are not in the same level. The culture is affecting them. They are not happy. And when your wife is not happy, you never be happy. You can never perform. For those of you who are married, you understand what I mean. If your wife is not happy with you, you are in big problem. So we'll be expecting a real exodus next summer. Most of them that are coming up. And as you can see, all these players on your screen, you can see on the screen right now, they are likely to come back by next summer. Yeah. Well, before I will come back again with the next episode. Let me not make it too long. Watch out for the next one because there are much more to talk about. Much more to talk about. And I'll see you when you see me. Dear friend, shalom and peace.